The 2-minute weekly message preview at the non-denominational New Hope Olympia is titled The Comeback. The subtitle of the message is Anyone Can Make a Comeback. This Sunday, February 11th, Super Bowl 57 will be played. The Super Bowl is the annual National Football League, NFL, championship game in the United States. It has been the final game of every NFL season since 1966, replacing the NFL championship game. The Super Bowl is played on the second Sunday in February. This year, Super Bowl 58 is scheduled for Sunday, February 11, 2024, and it will take place at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The match will feature the Kansas City Chiefs against the San Francisco 49ers. Of the 56 Super Bowls that have been played, many consider Super Bowl 51 in 2017 the greatest Super Bowl comeback game of all time. The New England Patriots set a Super Bowl record by returning from a 28-3 deficit to beat the Atlanta Falcons 34-28. Before Super Bowl 51, no team had ever come back from more than a 10-point deficit to win, so it's safe to say that the Patriots' comeback engineered by Tom Brady was the best in Super Bowl history by far. There is nothing easy about playing in a marquee event like the Super Bowl. You are ahead or behind on the scoreboard. In the end, you win or lose. During the game, if you are behind, the only way you can win is to make a comeback by adjusting your strategy or play. A notable aspect of this year's game is that both starting quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs and Brock Purdy of the San Francisco 49ers, are born-again believers, Christians, who contribute their success in both sport and life to their relationship with Jesus Christ. Patrick Mahomes is the starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. He has already achieved remarkable success, including a Super Bowl victory. If the Chiefs win this Super Bowl, Mahomes will become only the fifth starting quarterback in history to win 3 Super Bowls. His talent and leadership have been instrumental in the Chiefs' journey to the big game. Mahomes has been very open about his faith and how it has impacted his life both on and off the field. He often speaks about how God has helped him through difficult times and how his faith keeps him grounded. In a recent news interview, Mahomes discussed the importance of faith in his life.
On opening night, quarterback Patrick Mahomes was asked about his faith tonight. He says it impacts everything he does, not just football.
My Christian faith plays a role in everything that I do. I always ask God to lead me in the right direction and let me be who I am for His name. So it has a role in everything that I do, and obviously it will be on the huge stage in the Super Bowl that He's given me, and I want to make sure I'm glorifying Him while I do it.
In an interview following the National Conference Championship game, Purdy shared how his faith gives him the confidence to make adjustments in his personal and professional lives, the type of adjustments often necessary to bring about a comeback.
Your personal journey over the last couple of years get you ready for not only this game, but the second half in particular. You've come from relative nowhere to be now the third youngest quarterback to ever start a Super Bowl game. How did that journey get you ready for it?
Yeah, it's honestly, I think it's just a testament to God and where He's taken me in life. I've never been the biggest, the fastest, the strongest, or any of that. I feel like I've always sort of had to fight for what I get and work for what I get. But God's always given me an opportunity, whether that was in high school, college, and then obviously in the NFL. Getting drafted last, people overlook you and all that kind of stuff, and then all you need is an opportunity, and when watching and see what He does. I put my faith and trust in Him, and He's gotten me where I'm at. So when I'm down 17 at half, honestly, I'm just thinking, all right, God, you've taken me here, and win or lose, I'm going to glorify You, and that's my peace, that's the joy, that's the steadfastness, that's where I get it from, and that's the honest truth. So I leaned into that, and sure enough, we were able to come back.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Mahomes and Purdy bring their faith and football prowess to the grand stage, making this Super Bowl matchup even more intriguing. Comebacks in life are not the exclusive domain of professional athletes. The story of Mel Trotter. Mel Trotter was a remarkable individual who left a lasting impact on generations. He is best known for founding and directing the Grand Rapids, Michigan City Rescue Mission for over 40 years. His work made him a prominent figure in American fundamentalism during the early decades of the 20th century. Here's a glimpse into his inspiring story. Melvin Ernest Trotter was born May 16, 1870, and had a tumultuous past. He battled alcoholism but eventually turned his life around to become a beacon of hope for others. The turning point in his life was in 1897. After a 10-day drinking binge, Trotter returned home to devastating news: his son had passed away. Filled with grief and self-blame, he felt utterly hopeless. Compassion and transformation. Instead of succumbing to despair, Trotter channeled his pain into a mission of compassion. He dedicated himself to helping individuals struggling with addiction and homelessness. Mel Trotter's legacy lives on through the rescue missions he established nationwide. His commitment to transforming lives, socially, economically, spiritually, and physically, inspires those who follow in his footsteps. Today, Mel Trotter Ministries continues his compassionate work, battling homelessness in West Michigan. They provide needy people shelter, prevention services, housing, and workforce development. If you'd like to contribute or learn more, visit their website, Mel Trotter Ministries. Pastor Dell will share how anyone can make a comeback in his weekly message.